Tap that game sport! Okay, so we're here to talk about our brand new, roughly 3 days prior video series for your state championships 2009. And first deck we'd like to talk about is the one with the most buzz behind it. The Mike Flores innovated, Andre Combe piloted Naya Lightsaber. AJ's got a fan over the cards. We're going to explain why it's good. And hopefully talk you into playing it, because it's not good. No, it's very good. So let's see, what do we got here? First card we'd like to talk about is, of course, the best creature printed in Magic right now. It's Baneslayer Angel. I really don't have to explain more other than saying Baneslayer Angel.
All right, moving on.
Ranger of Eos. This is Naya's Bituminous Blast. It's basically pure card advantage, 4 mana, 3/2 body, 2 Wild Nactls or a Scute Mob.
And what do you go grab with it? You grab the Scute Mob.
Scute Mob! Or Mr. Nactl. Or Noble Heirarch. So you're getting cat warriors, insects, or human druids at your disposal for your mighty fantasy combat situations. Another thing it has is Bloodbraid Elf, which is another great creature printed for Alara Reborn, from Alara Reborn, and in mini decks, especially this one. And then you have one of the biggest 3 mana creatures ever printed, Mr. Wooly Thoctar.
How do you feel about the Thoctar, Matt?
Probably the best vanilla creature in Magic ever.
All right. You heard it here first.
Yeah. And then you have a really strong movable package. You have Ajani Vengeant, which is also a pain in the ass for any control player, but you will not go against this year. No control. Lightning Bolt and Path to Exile. So you got a little bit of reach with those 7 cards, and you got anti-Baneslayer removal with your paths. So why is this deck so good? Is the question AJ should ask, right?
Why is this deck so good, Matthew?
I'm glad you asked, AJ Fields. First of all, the curve is excellent. You have 9 1-drops. 4 of those 1-drops turn 3 drops into 2 drops. And if you act now, double your order for space shipping and handling. But yeah, Noble Heirarch in a lot of combat situations can just make your Bloodbraid Elf bigger or your Wooly Thoctar even bigger whenever they're forced to block, which can be a huge problem against some decks, especially if you have a Nactl and just miss a turn 2 play, because this doesn't have any 2 mana drops. So if you play first turn Nactl and then second turn Heirarch, it's going to be a 3/3, on turn 2 usually, no matter what. And then of course your bigger guys, and if you're in a life situation against Boros Bushwhacker, red deck wins, it can make Baneslayer gain you 1 more life, or depending on how many Heirarchs you got, how many times you want to trigger Exalted. And the acceleration can be fantastic. A 3rd turn Bloodbraid Elf is devastating.
Yes.
There's no thoughts about that. A 4th turn Baneslayer following that could be even worse.
Ridiculous.
So it essentially can be faster than Jund. It looks like it has stronger cards than Jund. Not by saying removal-wise, but just the creature base is stronger. Baneslayer is stronger than Broodmate. Ranger is stronger than whatever, Master of the Wild Hunt.
Right.
And Thoctar in combat is stronger than Thrynax, but card advantage-wise, now I guess I'm wrong on that one.
All right.
See. But this is your Naya Lightsaber. Your sideboard plan is Stags, Celestial Purges, Goblin Rune Blasters. The Stags and Celestial Purges being, of course, those 12 cards are for Jund, apparently. I'm sure it's got one Ajani Vengeant for red decks or control decks. But yeah, I really can't see this ever having a bad draw, which is another good reason that you might want to play it. But that's about all I can say for Naya Lightsaber. Any questions? AJ Fields or Shannon Ransom?
It's Shannon's birthday, too.
How about the Orin Reef?
Especially, excuse me, if you can set up a really good Bloodbraid play with, accelerating Noble Heirarch, you could play this as your, turn 2 or turn 3 play and just kind of sit back. But having, a turn 4, 4/3, and 6/5 huge guy is awesome. And
having a 4/4 Nactl is also huge against Jund, because
because you got the Ranger package to get it to make 2 4/4s.
Yeah.
Because you can pre-plan with your Orin Reef in that situation. It makes Noble Heirarch not a complete whiff if that's your last 1 drops in certain situations.
Yeah.
Thank you for the question, Shannon.
All right. Looks good. And we hate Eric.